Hey, so I installed the most recent public beta of iOS 10. I think it's public beta 5. iOS 10 is expected to hit the streets in, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks to the general public. But there's a few cool things in here. I mean, there's a lot of like little changes, but there's a couple things that I think as soon as I started playing with it, I was like, all right, well that's really cool. First of all, it does this thing now where like if you just move it or look at it, that screen pops up, even if you don't hit the home button, and you can. Well, that didn't work just there, but let's try that again. So I can swipe from that lock screen and get to all these notification widgets. Um, and there's a lot of different widgets to pick from. You can customize, what you want to show up on there. I've got like what's up next on my calendar. I've got the weather, some common app suggestions like Waze, Facebook, Twitter, some reminders, and then I put in maps nearby so that if I'm out, I can, real quick just open up this notification screen and get to like, restaurants near me or whatever. I've got the Find My Friends, calendar, some news. But again, there's a whole bunch of other widgets that I chose not to put on my notification screen. So that's kind of cool. The other thing that I thought was cool is on the Messages app, and you're going to have a hard time seeing this now, but on the Messages app now, there's an arrow to the left, and you can choose a couple different options. So you can choose the camera if you want to do that. But there's this drawing / heartbeat thing now. So you can do, like if you double tap, it does this kiss. If you tap, it does that. Let's see, if I hold it, it doesn't. But you can also draw, and when the message sends, it doesn't just show the resulting picture, it actually shows the drawing as you did it. Okay, so that kind of novelty, I'm not sure how much I'd really use it, but I thought that was kind of cool. Now, there's also this little, it looks like the apps thing, but there's these preset like handwritten messages for I'm sorry, happy birthday, thinking of you, congratulations, hello, and they're just kind of cursive, and I mean they're really just images of cursive messages. But if you swipe, there's all these pre-selected, curated like GIFs and mini videos of actors and different things. My big complaint about that is, first of all, I'm not a huge fan of sending people animated GIFs and little videos, but if I wanted to, my complaint about this is there doesn't seem to be any way to search them, any way to define them. So you're just randomly scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through, hundreds of these things, trying to find something that conveys whatever message you're trying to send to somebody. I feel like there needs to be some way for me to search that and say, I'm looking for something, I don't know, happy, sarcastic, congratulations, whatever, some kind of categories that would let me narrow down this list of little clips, because I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I'm just going to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I don't even know where the end of this list is, or if there is an end to this list. So I'm not sure, how long I should keep scrolling until I decide which video is the right video or which GIF is the right GIF. So I don't know. That to me is even more novelty than the drawing capability. The drawing capability, I think, has some utility. This is more silly, and because I can't search it, it's silly and useless. But the other stuff in the Messages app I thought was kind of cool. And then another thing which hasn't come up that often, but this now will turn sideways, and I don't think it would do that before. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, that's just the tip of the iceberg. That's just a couple cool things that stood out to me with iOS 10. So as I find other stuff, I will share that as well. And if you've played with iOS 10 and you have some features that you think are cool or features that you think are ridiculous, feel free to comment and let me know. Talk to you later.